Hi, if you're watching this, I'm guessing you're a YouTuber who just got monetized and you're wondering how you're going to receive your PIN sent to you yet you don't have access to a PO box address or rather a physical address. So if that is you, please stay till the end of the video because I'm going to be sharing with you guys a tip that is going to help you out. It's going to help you not get frustrated like some of us did. Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lexi Wangu. In case you're new here, karibu. Please join the family by clicking on that subscription button, notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on new videos from me. Alright, I'm just gonna jump direct into this and share with you guys a little bit of my story and how I got frustrated to receive this document. So I've done a video, my previous video talks about how I started my YouTube channel to the point whereby I got monetized and the process that it took for me to receive this Google AdSense pin sent to me. Personally, I knew in my mind that it will reach to a point whereby I had to receive the pin, but then I didn't know that I needed to have a physical address or rather a PO box address whereby the pin can be sent to. So when it reached to that point whereby I got monetized, I had to verify my identity. Then later on I needed to verify my physical address, and for you to verify your physical address, Google AdSense need to send you a pin so that you can fill it in, and then after that you can continue receiving the moolah as you create content. So it reached to this point when I first received the email to verify my physical address. All I did was fill up my physical address without a PO box, like just the normal address that you usually fill in applications and all that, like let's say for instance the place that I live. And then I think after 3 weeks, or rather I think it's 3 weeks, I received another email whereby it said we have sent you a pin, so please verify your address. And I'm like, oh, I was supposed to give out a physical address, like a PO box address, so that I can receive the mail physically. So now I got frustrated. Nikaanza kupiga masimu. I started calling, my friends, my family. So I called my dad, and then he was like, yeah, you can use mine. So after I updated my physical address, because you have to, if you had written a physical address and it's not the one that is working, you have to update it and write another one. So I updated my physical address and then requested for the pin to be sent to me. So I waited for I think 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then I called my dad and I was like, hi, I used your PO box address and I'm expecting a mail. And he's like, oh my god, you should have told me, because I haven't been paying for that thing for a year. And I'm like, okay, so what happens if you don't pay for it? Apparently you don't receive mail. And so Google had given me a period of, I think, 4 months, or is it 4 months or 6 months? I'll just confirm and write it here. So it gives you a period of time whereby you can request the pin for a limited number of times. And so at this particular point, I think nilikuwa nimebakisha a month, and if you go past that given time, then ads will stop showing in your YouTube videos. So that is what happened to me. It reached at the end of that month, that was June of this year 2023, and ads stopped showing. They just stopped showing in my account. So now I'm getting frustrated. I'm waiting for my dad to either pay for that PO box address or I look for another alternative. So I started looking for another alternative. Then I bumped into a friend of mine who works, I think, at the post office, and then he advised me to check out Mpost. Is it Mpost or Mposta? I think it's Mpost. I'm not sure. I'm gonna write it here. So Mpost. So basically, this is how Mposta works. You press a USSD code. I'm gonna link it in my description box below to just let you know, guys, which number that is. So you have to press that USSD code on your phone. Kama tu venye unafinya *144# to check your balance, and then it prompts you to make a payment of 400 shillings. It used to be 300 shillings from my understanding, but right now I think it's 400 shillings. You pay 400 shillings for a whole year. Can you imagine how amazing that is? Because I'm trying to imagine, easy PO box zingine, if you have to have an account, I think you have to pay for For an individual, it's like about 2,000, 3,000 Kenyan shillings. And then for, you know, corporates or organizations, companies, you have to pay for like 10,000 Kenyan shillings to just receive mail, physical mail, something that we no longer use frequently because we have emails and we have, you know, the internet and all that. But anyway, this sounded like a good deal to me. What Mpost does is it lets you use your phone number is your physical address, and then while applying you can choose the nearest post office whereby you'll go pick the mail. And so once you do that, once you know, use your phone number and then you pay for that 400 shillings, you receive an email, you receive a mail. That was like a good deal. So I was really ready to do that. I had the 400 shillings and I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So let me just call my dad and let him know, see, it's not a must, you pay for that, I have found a different method. You know, before he even made the call, he called me and he's like, yo, so I finally managed to pay for the address, you can go check your mail. Ta-da! Let me get back to Mpost. Is it Mpost or Mpost? Mpost. It's Mpost. Let me get back to Mpost. Mpost works in Kenya. I'm not sure about other countries. I'm really not sure, but it does work in Kenya. I have consulted a few people who have used it and they say that it works well. Like it's not a scam. It's not, you know. So if you don't have an option, or rather if you don't have a physical address and you really want to receive mail or, you know, all that, the traditional way, the old school way, then you can try out Mpost. Disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. I just felt like I needed to share this video because personally I went through hell. Okay, not hell really, but it took too long. Like, this thing was just supposed to take 3 weeks. It took more than 5 months for me to receive my AdSense pin, and I was like frustrated and all that. Says that come to me but yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I really do. Yeah, so subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos with your friends, and until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.